Hello, hello everybody. Let's start. I hope everything is okay, you can hear me, everything is good, audio is good, everything nice. Okay. Haven't streamed in a while again. I don't know why. It's the weather. The weather is Miami. Not wanna do anything. It's very hot here. So we're just gonna do what we do. Get all hands. Don't care about this. Am I streaming in 720? Okay. Uh, t -t 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 -t. I assume
Fancy
I have everything.
anything catch your eye?
This is the story quests.
Seen enough?
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back so.
Let's get this. Why not?
This. All done?
Of course I did. Can I level up something cool? Almost 3,000 points. Oh my god. What do I use? Impulse Satellite Gigaflare. Okay, let's not do this yet. I would like to have... Do I... Hey, you know what, let's leave it like this. Don't see anything else. Let's go and do the main quest. Starting with this.
This man's gonna die if we don't.
The game is still, like, does not work very good, unfortunately.
Martha,
Oh well.
it's good to see you.
And you, Clive. Jill?
Otto said you'd been attacked by a Kashik. What exactly happened here?
Those skies are what happened. Not long after they fell dark, we had our first visit. There were hundreds of them. Tried to storm the hill. Only a handful made it up here, but that was more than enough. The rest are still down there now. And while we have a few willing fighters holding them back, they're sorely outnumbered.
What do you think, Clive?
That we join the fight?
I thought you'd never offer. Now, where I need you is the Fallen Gate. That's where the fighting is fiercest. Let the men know you've come to help. Something tells me they'll be pleased to see you.
We're on our way.
Do you think there are as many as Martha says?
More.
Okay, hurry to the Fallen Gate. No teleportation, let's just go. But yeah, it is like insanely hot here right now in Moscow. I usually use my fan, but I cannot do this on stream because you will hear it. It's very loud. You will hear it when I'm speaking. My mother have silent fan. I'm so jealous of her.
Clive.
Clive, wounded.
We deal with the Akashic first.
Let's go. So I remember that I... Nice. I need to remember a bunch of stuff now, again. Nice.
These men don't have the look of hired swords.
If you've come to rob this place,
You are mistaken, my Lord Rosfield. We're here by Madame Martha's leave.
how do you know my name?
Forgive me, my lord. There wasn't time for introductions. We're with the Guardians of the Flame.
Wade's men? But how did you come to be here? Where is your commander?
Sir Wade left earlier with a scouting party to find out where the Akashic were coming from.
Did he? Take your wounded back to the inn. Martha will see you're looked after. We'll join you anon.
And to think you took them for thieves. A fine reward for holding off the horde, that is.
When did Wade and his men arrive?
Not long after Rosalith fell, the Guardians asked me to shelter some of them that had lost their homes. They were making ready to leave just as the skies turned, and we agreed it was best we stuck together.
Martha! Trouble! The scouting party's almost at the lift, but they got a pack of Akashic snapping at their heels! And they've got wounded with them! They're not gonna make it!
Damn it all.
We'll worry about them, Martha.
You look after everyone here. If any can still fight, send them to the lift.
I will. You two be safe now.
Okay, sorry. I had to check the sound. I forgot about my problems with sound. Okay, right here. Descend the lift.
My brothers.
Mad dogs. Alone.
Squire, I need you to get those who can still walk up the lift to Martha's. But what about... I didn't ask, Oscar. Sir.
Sir Wade.
Lord Rossfield. If you aren't a sight for sore eyes.
Martha seemed to think you might need some help. And by the looks of it,
We thought we could sneak by them. But we didn't know there would be so many. How could we have?
Behind you!
Damn it! We need to get the injured to safety.
Do you think we can hold them off?
we can certainly try. Are you with us, Sir Wade?
Always.
Then let's do our duty.
Let's go. I really like the Titan abilities. Titan abilities are very cool. Oh my god.
Bahamut! Too slow. Nice try.
That's it. The damage is okay. I don't know. I still don't know about this ability. Oh my god. Damn, I missed.
Is anyone hurt?
I don't think so.
And yet again, you've pulled me from the flames. It's just a pity I keep walking into them.
You've never been one to shy away from danger, Sir Wade. Like any shield worthy of the name.
I see you're all in one piece.
Martha!
Is something wrong?
The lookout saw smoke coming from down Eastpool way. Too thick to be a hearth.
A second horde.
Feel like finishing the job.
Always.
Jill and I will make for Eastpool. You'll need to move the injured without us.
Don't you worry about them.
The moment my men are safe, I'll follow. Good luck.
Oh shit, I was muted for a long time. It's okay, I don't think I said anything important so far. Make Rhiannon's ride. Make for Rhiannon's ride, okay.
Just patch me up as quick as you...
I was gonna say that I want to finish this as fast as I can. I mean, not because I'm tired from this game, but I just
We have to slow them down.
The others won't be ready.
oh my god, this is so cool. I just want to I want to start Yakuza 0, and apparently it's like a very good game, and obviously very good Yakuza to start with, because it's like the first one, the prequel, the beginning of everything. And I'm gonna get platinum on it. It will probably take a long time. Why is it so? It will take a long time, but I don't think I will have problems with it. It was a weird transition.
Something's coming.
Apologies, my lord. Did I miss anything?
Only the first round, so wait. Shall we?
I'm quite far into the game, by the way. I'm about 80%, I think. So maybe in 2 to 3 normal streams. Normal is like 4 to 5 hours. I'm gonna be finishing this game. Okay, I guess. This is so good.
Do you see any more?
No. I think that was the last of them.
But it won't be long before the next lot arrive.
Then we make for Martha's while we can.
What did you find out there?
The same as Sir Wade. Scores of Akashic.
Well, wherever they came from, they're gone now. Our lookouts say the lowlands are clear. Hopefully we'll have enough time to lick our wounds.
How many of your men were injured?
A damn sight less than if you hadn't turned up. Thank you.
It was a hard-fought victory. But as long as the skies remain dark, I fear the Akashic's numbers are only going to rise. It's not a matter of if the Horde will be back, but when. And whether that's sooner or later, we'll need to be ready. The inn here affords a good view of the land, and is easily defendable. I'd like to make this one of our outposts.
What do you say, Martha? You'd have more men to guard the rest.
Well, when you put it like that, of course they can stay.
The Flames of War, let's see. Flames of War. Oh, curiosity. I'm actually I'm searching for the. Oh, sorry.
Someone I'd like you to meet. Oscar, over here.
It is an honor to make your acquaintance, Lord Rossfield. I am Oscar. Oscar of House Murdoch.
Murdoch. I wasn't aware the Lord Commander had children.
Oh, he didn't. But his brother, my father, did. I am Sir Rodney's nephew.
Well, go on then. It's not for me to ask him.
Yes, Sir Wade. If it please you, my Lord Marquis, might you take me as your squire? I would learn the duties of a shield from the finest.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, Oscar. But I am a shield no longer. Nor was I ever the finest. And spending time in the company of an outlaw hardly seems a fitting education for one aspiring to take his oaths.
My Aunt Hannah once told me that a man is not defined by his title, but what he does in its name. You have accomplished much since taking on the mantle of Cid, winning no little honor in so doing. And I would sooner serve under an honorable outlaw than an unworthy shield. Not that Sir Wade and the other Guardians are... I mean to say that, they're...
It's all right. We know what you mean. There is only so much the boy can learn from me, my lord.
But a squire...
Would that really be so bad? You were a squire once. And I'm certain Sir Rodney would approve.
Know that I'll show you as much leniency as your uncle showed me.
I would not have it any other way.
Okay. So, let's see. We are on the quest Things Fall Apart. This is quest number 38. 38. And we need the quest number 41. So, quite soon. Quite soon we're gonna get the quest that we need. But there's also like... what is this? Ragnarok. So there is some bullshit on the other website that I'm looking at right now. It says that you unlock Ragnarok by quest Here Will Be Monsters that I finished a while ago. But that's a lie. Let me close this. So I need to unlock Blacksmith Blues 3 in like 5 quests. I'll just go and continue. Let's do the story for now. By the way, I think this is how I'll be doing the New Game Plus on like the hardest difficulty. Is I'm gonna have this. I want to have this all the time. This ring I'm gonna have all the time, and I will not be having the auto combo ring, I think. Maybe I'll see about this one.
Fucking leave it.
Cid! Oh, you're
Your new companion appears much more formidable than your uncle. Should I be worried? You haven't been introduced.
Jill, Clive has told me much about you.
All lies, I'm sure.
Your Stolas said that Dalimil has a bandit problem.
Indeed. Although, you're a little late. They left with our food and guild days ago. Any idea where they went? The desert's a big place. Your guess is as good as mine. But the fact is, I have more immediate concerns.
What did you say to me? What did you say?
As if by magic. Let's just say we've yet to reach a consensus about how to solve Dalimil's little problem. And at this rate, it won't be the actions of the bandits which prove to be our undoing. It will be our own. I've tried reasoning with the dissenting parties, but even the Desert Hare has limits.
Perhaps we could talk to them.
What makes you think they'll listen to us?
What makes you think they won't?
She makes a fair point, Cid. And you won't have wasted much of your precious time if you fail. They're just across the courtyard.
Okay.
Suppose we just follow the shouting.
You wouldn't talk like that if it had been your men whose throats were slit. Blood for blood, it's the only way. We hire mercenaries and have them mount the bandits' heads on our walls as a lesson to the rest.
And what happens when those mercenaries are slaughtered like your men? Are you going to hire more? We're better off using that coin to buy food and supplies. If we hire mercenaries, the only thing we're buying is the bandits' ire. And you cannot fill empty bellies with that. Do you hear me?
But what happens when they come back? Maybe it'll be your throat that's slit.
That's enough. Both of you. Any more of this and I'll throw you out myself. Come back when you're ready to talk like adults.
Victor. What's he doing here?
Cid. And Lady Jill. What brings you here?
I was about to ask you the same thing.
Costness is in chaos, and the markets have all but ceased to operate. The Briar's Kiss here in Dalimil is the only place I can reliably obtain supplies. I was here to do just that when Master Lubor told me of his troubles. He thought I might be able to talk some sense into these fools. But if you're here, I suppose his patience must be waning.
Who are those people?
Those were the thorns in Lubor's side. And the reason this place might be headed the same way as Costness. It's these accursed skies. The darkness is enough to drive a man to madness. Or an entire city, for that matter.
We're still working on the skies. But in the meantime, perhaps we can find a solution to Dalimil's problems.
I hope so. For all our sakes.
Okay. It was Lubor. How do you pronounce this? Lubor? Lubor?
What I saw was a room full of people who were angry and afraid. And with good reason by the sound of it. But if left to smolder, that anger and fear could set the entire town alight. My thoughts exactly. What to do? Both sides wish to protect their homes and livelihoods, if only they could agree on how. But as long as they are divided, we are vulnerable.
And if there's one thing bandits like, it's an easy target.
What would Cid the Outlaw suggest?
Well, if it were my namesake, he'd let them choose for themselves, and be on hand to pick up the pieces when it all went wrong.
That sounds like a recipe for disaster.
A recipe for disaster is precisely what it is. But perhaps that realization would be enough to make them question the ingredients. While it's plain neither Conrad nor Natalie will countenance the other's proposal, it may still be possible to make them doubt their own before presenting them with a third option.
And that would be?
To pool our resources and save the city ourselves. Why fight each other
when all that fear and anger can be directed at the bandits?
It appears we have a plan of action. Victor, pay Conrad a visit. See if you can't convince him of his folly. I'll speak with Natalie.
As you wish.
Your faces are not well known in this town. That may prove useful. Don't worry, Victor and I will do most of the talking. You need only play along.
Play along?
What he means to say is yes.
Okay. So I'm gonna turn on my fan because it's so hot here. I just cannot live without it. You won't be able to hear it while I'm not speaking. So I hope it's okay. I'm not talking much anyway.
Picture it, Conrad. Your own city guard, with you as captain.
Me?
Here she is. The Lady of the Spear herself. Conrad, may I introduce you to Jane, commander of the Red Wings, the oldest mercenary guild in the Free Cities.
A pleasure, my lady.
The pleasure is all mine.
As I told you, I summoned the commander here from Canver to inquire about a contract.
Victor says you told him no. That there aren't any men left to hire. Is that true?
True as the crystals cracked. Nobles came and claimed every last one worth his salt. And not just from us Red Wings. You know of the 7 high houses. There must be 2 swords assigned each one. Granted, we have a few boys left. If it's boys you're looking for.
Well, Conrad, are you saying that Dalamil's finest cannot defend this town better than a gaggle of unblooded striplings? That a band of beardless youths could better avenge the deaths of your brave men than you yourselves?
Absolutely not. We'll show those bastards who they're dealing with.
I can't believe that actually worked.
Conrad's not what you called the brightest candle in the crypt. And there's a reason why I had you do the talking and not Sid. Well played, my lady.
Okay, let's go through the other one.
And together, and show these brutes that Dalamil is not to be trifled with.
My shop.
If I had my pickaxe, I would...
I mean, it may still be possible to buy some. Ah, here he is now. Natalie, allow me to introduce Lord Underhill of Randalar's prestigious League of Merchants.
Lord Underhill. At your service.
Underhill?
I was just telling the good lady of our conversation, my lord, and how you were lamenting the state of the capital's stores.
Lubor says that not only are the granaries almost empty, but that war and the Blight mean this season's harvest won't be enough to fill them for winter.
Indeed, certainly that is the case. The nobles in the capital are buying up the city's stocks of barley and wine, driving the prices higher than most commoners can afford. It is only a matter of time before the peasants revolt.
It is worse than I thought. If what Lord Underhill says is true, I fear we have little hope of supplementing our stores, meager though they regrettably are. And while I applaud your endeavors to dissuade our more bellicose citizens from seeking vengeance, I sense Conrad is not wrong in his assessment of the bandits' likely return. Which means that now, more than ever, we will need to secure what little we still have. Food, weapons, herbs, everything. If our humble town is to endure not only this hardship, but those that are certain to follow, we must stand united.
All right. If it will help to protect my home, I'll do it. But you needn't have gone through this charade.
Thank you, Clive. Your performance was nothing if not workmanlike.
She saw right through it.
I didn't say it was good, merely that it produced the desired effect. Now, my scouts should be returning shortly. Meet me back at the Briar's Kiss, and we shall see what we face.
I'm not convinced our roles in this ruse were entirely necessary.
I don't know. Conrad seemed quite taken with you.
Choice but to do what little I can.
Mummy, I'm scared.
Oh, I'm ruined.
Good news, Sid. Both Conrad and Natalie have somewhat gracefully accepted their new roles. With time, they may even learn to.
Time no longer appears to be the luxury it was before lunch.
I take it your scouts found the bandits.
Technically, it would be the bandits who found my scouts. It appears they march for Dalimil as we speak. All of them.
You're not serious.
They don't just want food, they want the whole damn town.
I have a favor to ask. I'm told the bandits march in two groups, one from the south and one from the desert, in a move doubtless intended to stretch our already gossamer-thin defenses.
Very well. Jill and I will meet those from the desert. But what of the rest?
The rest, my friend, the city shall fight. Together. The stakes, I concede, are high. But if this does not unite Dalimil, nothing will.
That is a lot of faith to put into those who had their hands around each other's throats but a moment ago.
Then it will be for us to see that their hands are kept occupied. And I do mean us.
I thought you might say that.
We'll hold them off for as long as we can.
And we will do the same.
Okay. Protect the north gate from bandits. Easy.
The women folk have come to welcome us.
I'll take that one.
He's all yours.
They mean to overwhelm us.
We're gonna do this. Ah, fuck you. Okay, I don't have the thingy. wanted to use the flaming blade, but I don't have it. I'm gonna do this. And I'm gonna do this. Oh my god, there is no frames at all. Oh shit. Okay, I thought I died.
The townspeople. Could they have held out?
I don't hear any fighting. What do you think?
That we should hurry.
Natalie, I owe you an apology. You did well out there. The inn would have been lost had you not held the line.
Without you, there would have been no line to hold. You saved us, Conrad. You saved Dalimil.
We all saved Dalimil.
Conrad seems to have had a change of heart.
I'd say they both have.
I take it from your presence that our visitors from the desert won't be joining us either. Pity.
The plan worked, Sid. Granted, it only took an army of bloodthirsty bandits at our gate.
Calm now, Victor. Why quibble over the details? We are united, and that is all that matters. As for you, Sid, you fight considerably better than you act.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Okay. A bunch of materials. Let's eat. Done with this. Let's go here.
First we find Isabel.
Heard a bloke saying he saw ghosts.
I saw it with my own eyes.
Four left for more on the captain's orders.
Oh. Kinda miss my turn a little bit.
More arrived from the capital.
My lord, milady.
We received the dame's message. There have been sightings of strange creatures, I understand.
With the blue eyes. Yes. Like a Kashyyyk, but different. They've taken so many. I've lost count.
A Kashyyyk, but different.
Ultimus thralls. And what of your mistress? Is she here?
Oh, no. She went to the garrison to ask what they were planning on doing about all this.
Then we'll look for her there.
Okay. So I see in the list that I have, there is like 3 quests, like kind of like 3 quests under the main quest, and this is what they are apparently. Visit the garrison. Let's go.
Madame, please!
Half the garrison's been slaughtered by those things. We lost the captain this very morning.
We've tried requesting reinforcements, but there's been no word from the capital or the Dominion in days! What more would you have us do?
I would have you do your duty. Those at the Vale look to me for protection. And protect them I shall. Because they are my charges, and that is my duty. In case you have forgotten, the people of this town are your charges. But more than that, they are your people. Your sisters, your brothers, your lovers. So you have a choice. Lay down your sword and watch as they are slaughtered, or take it up and do what is right.
She speaks the truth, you know. This here, it's all we have. It's all that's left.
What we have left is our lives! Do you really want us to lose them as well?
Not if we don't have to. Look, there's a cask under the captain's bunk. Let's talk about this over a drink, eh?
I'm listening.
I'll have a word with him.
Ah, Clive. I didn't expect help to arrive so quickly. And sought to take matters into my own hands.
It was a noble effort, but I thought you might still need some support.
I'd like you to consider my needs.
What we need to consider is where the creatures came from.
The way the survivors speak of them, one would think they appeared out of thin air. And perhaps they did. It's hard to know what to believe these days.
We'll talk to the survivors.
He was wounded.
You're a pikeman, yes? What happened?
I've got family in Moor. I heard the flood was spreading, so I went to see if they were all right. And a pack of them glowing things found me in the meadow. I ran for my life. I never did get to the village.
Leave that to us.
My family? They're still in the capital.
I'm sorry, darling. I truly am. Don't leave me, Paul.
It's all right. Give me one.
Did you see the creatures that attacked you?
Creatures? Yeah, They came out of nowhere. They went for Joseph first, then me, and then they were just gone.
Do you remember where you were?
On the road from Oriflamme. We just passed Moor when... Where's my Joseph?
It's all right. Just rest now. At least we have an idea of where the thralls might be now. We should head for Moor.
Look for Moor. Okay. How do I go there? Like from here. Today, after we stream, I will make sure to set up Final Fantasy VII. Because I really wanna play it. I really want to play Final Fantasy VII. I will probably not stream it though. I don't want to stream it. Because I will probably be using some cheats. Because I'm very bad at games like this. I just want to get through the story and I just want to see the summons and the world. That's it. And I'm very bad at... those games are hard, okay? Old games are hard. And like I'm tired of playing hard games. As you saw, like I tried to stream Sekiro recently, and I understood that I'm just tired. I just want to play easy games like this. Maybe Elden Ring.
Clive, look!
I see them. With me!
Should I prime?
Yes, you should. No, you do the thingy. Can you not do this? Where's the damage? I see. I didn't saw the damage dealt, but then I saw I just destroyed him.
Do you think there are more?
There are always more. But I'd say we've done what we can for the time being.
Then we should let Isabel know.
You have the town's thanks.
Don't thank us yet. There will be more. Many more. And you'll need to be ready for them.
Oh, we shall. Isn't that right, Captain?
Yes, milady. The garrison will be ready.
Philippe here has convinced most of the men to remain at their posts. For now, at least.
Hearing that the Dane would look kindly on any man who committed himself to the task certainly didn't hurt. It's not the most selfless of motives, I'll admit. But whatever it takes, eh? And now me, I never needed convincing. I became a soldier to protect the people I love. And the people I love include the ones standing before me.
Handsome and chivalrous.
Now, if you don't mind, I have sentries to post. Milady.
Lest you wonder, I'm not foolish enough to believe that this has solved all of my problems. But it has solved one, and that's one fewer than I had this morning. Thank you again, Clive.
Oh shit, did I turn off my mic when I was speaking to my mother? I forgot. I forgot if I turned off my mic or not.
Our friends seem to have things under control. For now, at least. Let's go and put Otto's mind at rest.
She basically came over to show me how she's torturing my dog. she found some kind of like hoop, something like this, like hoop, like circle, made from plastic or rubber, I'm not sure. She just hang it over her head, and dog just walking around with it. That doesn't bother at all.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
Yeah, my dog is fun. She's so cute and so nice. She's very smart. It took me a very big effort to teach her a lot of stuff. She's still quite bad with not picking up trash from the ground.
The patron's whisper. Come to claim your just desserts? Here you are.
I'm very close to the... Wait, is it the end? No, I don't think it's the end.
Come again. I may have more for you.
Was wondering when you turn up. Had owls from all our friends thanking you for your timely intervention. How is it you always manage to arrive at just the right moment?
Luck, I suppose. Any word on the rest of the realm?
Let's see. Storm's still crying out for mother crystals. The nations are still in chaos. And the skies are still the colour of a kick in the kidneys 2 days on. So...
Right.
Clive, we knew this was going to happen. Well, not the bleeding skies part, but you take my point. Now's not the time to second-guess yourself. Now's the time to visit the infirmary. Talia says your brother's awake.
Thank you, Otto.
So it was not Sylvester, but Olivier who served as Ultima's puppet. And when Dion learned of this, he sought to slay the fiend. Only for his father to take the spear that would have freed him. Enough to drive a man to madness.
Small wonder he hasn't stirred. I would be afraid to wake.
Had I but reached out to him sooner, warned him of the threat Ultima posed. But now, both an empire and her prince lie broken.
Joshua, what do you know of Ultima?
Very little, I'm afraid. Despite my best efforts. 18 years ago, as I lay buried beneath the rubble of Phoenix Gate, 'twas not death who came for me, but another. And it was while in my rescuer's care I first heard of Ultima. I've been chasing his shadow ever since. Ultima is driven by some deep, dark purpose, and for whatever reason, it would seem you are crucial to his designs. He will stop at nothing to have you, even if that means toppling an empire.
But why me? What possible use could I be to such a creature?
That is one of many answers that have eluded me. Yet, I am certain of this. It is not mere chance. You were chosen for a reason. All dominants carry within them the might of an icon. Nigh limitless power that is at once acutely limited. I wield fire, and only fire.
And I only ice. 8 wardens for 8 elements. But you, Clive.
You are different. You're special. Your abilities begin with the flames of Ifrit. But they do not end there. The fact Ifrit can even exist goes against everything we thought we knew of dominance. Perhaps Ultima has been waiting for one such as you, whose potential is truly limitless.
I've encountered that thing several times now. If it or he, as you say, needs me, why hasn't he claimed me as he did the boy?
Were I to hazard a guess, I'd say the two of you are somehow incompatible. His mind not properly attuned to your body.
His mind?
Mind, awareness, spirit, call it what you wish. But I believe Ultima to be an embodiment of the concept. It is why I struggle and fail to contain him here inside me.
I'm sorry. Inside you?
With every setting sun, I feel my strength wane. And though the Phoenix's flames mend the prison I have made for Ultima, they do so at a cost. We must find a means to bring an end to him before I meet my own.
What were you thinking?
It was that or let him take Clive. And I've always had a soft spot for my brother.
But that doesn't mean you should sacrifice yourself to save me.
Joshua.
Clive, it's Gav. There's an army of Akashic at the gates of Canver.
Damn, so much stuff going on at the same time.
Well, what's the short of it?
It's all Tyre told you. The capital of the Free Cities is under siege by an army of monstrosities. The City Guard are doing their best to stem the tide, but numbers ain't on their side.
What of Lord Byron and Mid? Were they able to escape?
No, but they're all right for now. They're hiding with Gav at midship.
We have to get them out of there.
And we shall. Otto, prepare a Stolas. Tell Gav to stay exactly where he is.
Understood.
Vivian, what's the swiftest route to the Free Cities?
That sounds like a question for the map. Look here. This road, through Tabor, should provide the least trouble.
Good.
What a coincidence. Tabor is exactly where I'm bound.
Joshua, Bed is where you should be bound.
You don't think I told him the exact same thing?
Were Tyre not such a talented healer, I would surely have been inclined to agree. But, thanks to her ministrations, I feel I may safely rejoin my attendant, who was to wait for me in Tabor if we became separated.
All right, we travel together.
Clive.
If he stays close to me, he'll be fine.
Thank you, brother.
I'll look after him.
Okay, new mission have been delivered to clan, blah blah blah. Party makeup has changed, blah blah blah. Okay, bunch of side quests. Eye for an eye. What is an eye for an eye? I remember the name. Elaine. Okay, let's collect all of the side quests. The side quest system in this game is just like in Final Fantasy VII Remake. It's okay, I like it. Kinda.
You can bloody well get me out of it. I need a hand with a recipe.
Are you sure it's me you're looking for? I'm not much of a cook.
I'm all the cook will be needing, thank you very much. What I want from you is a little of your time, right? Oh, and perhaps your sword. You remember Ivan's stew, right? Well, despite the look of the thing, and that awful stench, people wolf it down. So I thought I'd try making one of these supposed masterpieces myself. Had a peek at the book and gave it a go, but, well...
It wasn't as straightforward as you'd hoped. Ivan had the same problem.
Yeah, but this is my blimmin' kitchen, and I will not be outdone. So if you don't want to be seen as playing favourites, I suggest you lend me a hand.
Sure.
I've never been one to play favorites, Molly. And I would be only too happy to lend you a hand. So, what's on the menu this time?
A fried mortress of skyworm. That's one heck of a name, innit? Recipe seemed easy enough to an old hand like myself. Thought I'd followed it to a T. Only, turns out skyworm livers and drake's mint are not what I thought they were. At least I hope they're not, given the rancid mess they made.
Ivan said the recipes in the culinary pilgrimage date back centuries. Who's to say the ingredients even exist anymore?
Well, that's a question for a scholar, wouldn't you say? Perhaps you know of one? Kindly old fella who haunts the shelves, maybe?
Fine. I'll go and speak to Harpocrates. Perhaps he'll know something. And if he does, I'll see if I can find your ingredients for you.
You do that. Lest we forget, you've got a reputation to uphold.
Okay. Not gonna mark this quest right now because I want to collect all of the quests first.
Is a storm coming soon?
Lawsman Harpocrates. I've come to pick your brain if you don't mind. It's about the book you lent Ivan.
Ah, Valisthea, A Culinary Pilgrimage, a classic. One of my favorites, in fact. The young man did a wonderful job with the Chance's stew. I do hope we shall be able to sample more such marvels in due course.
That's actually why I'm here. I don't suppose you know where I might find skyworm livers and drake's mint.
Ah, so the fabled Sanbriquois delicacy is next on the menu. Delightful. The descriptions of fried mortress never fail to make my mouth water. Now, skyworm is a somewhat antiquated name for the wyvern, their ground livers being the paste from which the mortress is made.
Dragon livers. How very Sanbriquois.
One would have thought the disciples of Bahamut would have a touch more reverence for their icon's brethren, but apparently not. I believe the specific dragon the recipe demands is the blueback wyvern, said to be the very color of the sea beside which it resides.
So we know where to look for our liver. But what about the drake's mint?
Saint's bonnet in contemporary parlance, a herb which grows along the North Reach coast. I gather that one can locate the cheerful yellow flowers by their heady scent alone, so I'm sure you'll have no trouble finding them. I may add that people once believed game was best served with the flora that sustained it in life, in which regard fried mortress of skyworm is undoubtedly a typical dish of the time.
Meaning that if I find one, I find the other. To Northreach, then.
Best of luck, Clive.
And thank you.
Do save me a bite once the dish is complete.
We'll see.
I was wondering when next you'd visit. I have a few new notes that might interest you.
О!
I have quite
L5.
for you today. What subject shall we consider today?
Ультима. Bestiary almost complete. Some more info on goblins, on Bahamut, on Titan. Orcs. Have I seen orcs yet? I don't remember. Oh yeah, I did in the mine. Girl. Antelopes. Vulture. Scorpion. Dragons. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 left to complete bestiary.
Did you learn everything you needed?
I know at least 2. At least 2 of the enemies I know. Not enemies, but monsters in bestiary.
Sid, perhaps you can help me solve a mystery.
I can certainly try. Who's gone missing this time?
It's not who, but what. Mid-scales, the ones she made for her workshop. I borrowed them to teach the little ones about weight, and shortly after the lesson, well, they vanished. My first thought was that they'd taken them off somewhere to play, but when I asked, they swore they had nothing to do with their having disappeared. Which almost certainly means they had everything to do with it.
Why do I need to do this?
Perhaps a visit from Sid will jog their memories.
You need to deal with your kids by yourself.
I don't like to imagine that my pupils would lie to me. But if they have, I'll have no choice but to discipline them accordingly.
Just do that.
They were in the atrium when I last saw them. As always.
It seems the hideaway's lost its appetite.
What am I gonna do?
Is everything all right, Goots? You seem more discomposed than usual.
Oh, I don't know what that means, but I'm in a bit of a muddle. Oh, I think Nan might be in trouble, and she's...
It's all right. You can tell me.
There was a trader came by. One of our usuals, like... Said he'd heard some rotten rumours about her down Dallimil Way. Folk are saying she's been selling to bandits and cutthroats and that. I mean, she's fond of a chance to make a coin or two, aye, but she'd never do business with baddies. Especially not the kind who go hurting people who haven't done out. I wanted to ask her about it myself, but I'm scared she'll give us a tongue lashing. She'd never give your tongue a lashing, though, would she?
Don't worry. I'll speak to her.
Oh, thanks, Clive. You'll let me know what she says, won't you?
Of course. I'm sure it's all just a misunderstanding.
Okay. Okay, let's go here.
Lady Karen. How's business?
Not nearly as foul as the weather.
You're doing good trade then? Both in and out of the hideaway?
Can't complain. Wait. What exactly are you getting at? Not once in 5 long years do you pay my affairs half a care. But here you are today, raking me over the coals like a bloody popoto.
Just asking. Out of interest. All right. I'm here because I was told that certain rumors have been circulating. About you selling weapons to brigands.
Oh, are you? And who was it who knows me so well as to tell tales of my evil exploits?
I didn't exactly hear firsthand. All I know is that someone in Dallimil has been spreading word to that effect.
And what? You believe it? You think I'm profiting off the blood of innocents, do you? Look, I've done things I'm not proud of. Might be there were a time when I turned a blind eye to the wretchedness of the world so I could line my pocket. But that woman is no more. And you'd know that if you'd ever paid the slightest bit of notice.
You're right, Lady Karen. I apologize. It was wrong of me to doubt you.
No, it was. No. I reckon you've got better things to do than pointing your do-gooding finger at a poor old woman.
Of course. Good day.
Okay. Let's go here.
I spoke with Lady Karen.
What did she say?
That the rumors were unfounded, and that I was a fool for thinking they might hold any truth, along with some other things that made her feelings clear. And while it sounds like she may have done things she regretted in her past, she says those days are behind her.
Oh, well, that's good. I knew Nan wasn't caught up in out bad. But why would people say she was? What did she ever do to them? It's not right.
No, it's not. But people do things for all sorts of reasons. Perhaps we'll never know.
Well, I'm going to find out. That trader, he said they were all talking about her in Dalimil. So that's where I'm going. I'll find someone who'll tell me, you'll see.
Are you sure that's wise? Whoever's spreading these rumors means Karen ill.
Oh, right. But that's why you'll be coming with me, isn't it, Clive?
I suppose it is.
Okay. Biggest children in the atrium. Let's go. I think she's gonna be streaming soon, judging by what she's doing right now.
We're all gonna die! You hear me?
Not sure if I want to continue streaming if she's gonna stream, because I kinda wanna watch her stream also.
Sid! Hard at your studies, I see. And what is that? It's not a set of scales, is it?
No. Of course it isn't.
Well, not anymore, it's not. Oh,
And just how long hasn't it been one?
we're sorry.
But we didn't break them. We dismembered them.
Just like Miss Mididol showed us.
Miss Mididol? And why would she have you dismembering her creations?
Because that's the only way to become a ninja-neer.
Miss Mididol said, the best way to see how something worked is to take it apart and put it back together again.
Well then, your work is already half done. Carry on.
About that.
The taking apart was easy enough, but it's the putting back we can't work out.
Speak for yourself. The heavy thing goes at the bottom. Then...
You three need to learn to take responsibility for your actions. So let's have a look at these parts with fresh eyes, shall we?
Oh my god, do I need to reassemble the scales?
Everything here was once part of Miss Mididol's scales. Every piece has its own role to play, and each is just as important as the others. If even one of them is missing, the scales won't work. So let's think about what those roles might be. You already know one of the pieces. The body. Its role is to support everything else. But what of the others? This is called the arm. Why do you suppose that is? It doesn't look much like an arm.
You're right. It looks more like a wing. Like a chocobo wing!
Doesn't
You've
at all.
Before, haven't you, Sid? Will you teach me to ride one day?
I'll think about it. Now, what do arms do?
Hold things. So wait, maybe this arm holds things too?
Good thinking. You're on the right track. These round parts are called the pans. You all know what a pan is, don't you?
I do. Molly uses them in the kitchens to fry bangers. But these aren't for frying bangers, you idiot. They're for weighing stuff. But what if I wanted to weigh Goots? I don't think he'd fit on that little thing.
Probably not.
What are the chains for? Holding the pans up?
Well spotted. Which means something must hold the chains up in turn. This tiny piece is what's called a cogwheel, or gear. Have you ever seen one before?
I have. Miss Minadol's dungeon is full of them. Most are on the floor.
She puts them in all her inventions. They spin round and round and round and round and...
That's right. They're very useful when you want to make things move. Do you remember if there was anything on the scales that moved?
I remember the arm moved when I tried weighing an apple. And then somebody ate it.
It's not my fault. You shouldn't have tried weighing it before lunch.
You know what part's supposed to move and how it's supposed to move. So, let's put the pieces together first, see what doesn't move, and then stick the cogwheel to that.
Not a bad idea. You see? It's not so difficult. So, now that we've taken stock of the parts and learned what they do, what do you think?
I think we've got it.
Then here's what we'll do. You tell me what goes where, and I'll put the scales together.
Well, obviously you need to start with the body. All the other pieces fit onto it, don't they?
And the arms go on the body, just like real arms. Or wings, if you're a chocobo. And then the arms hold the pans by the chains.
Very good. Let's see if that works. There. All finished.
Yes! We did it!
Well, with Sid's help.
Oh, I just put the pieces together. It was you three engineers who showed me how.
That's right. We're Miss Minadol's hares.
Her hairs?
Yeah, hares for the future. She's showing us her secrets now, so we can help out the hideaway when we're older.
What do you think, Sid? Are we almost ready?
With a little more help from Miss Minadol and Miss Shirley, I'd say it won't be long at all.
You hear that? It won't be long.
Until then, though, do try to be honest with Miss Shirley.
Hey, look! We never used the cogwheel.
You don't think Sid forgot about it, do you?
Okay. Let's go back. What is this? Ah, it's the main quest. I did not like this place, by the way. It was boring. It was very boring to do.
Is a storm coming, Sid? Will there be...
Well, did you solve the mystery?
It was as you thought. The children had the scales, or the parts of them at least. They dismantled them to see how they worked.
Oh, no, Mid will have my head.
Thankfully she won't. This might even have been her idea. Although I was the one who ended up teaching the lesson.
I'm so sorry, Sid. I know how busy you are. I shall see that the children are properly punished.
Please, there's no need. Mid seems to have taken the three of them under her wing. She's even calling them her heirs. She'd have them follow in her footsteps. And her father's.
I see. Sid, Do you know why Mid has been spending so much time at the hideaway of late?
She told me it was because her studies have been interrupted by events in Canva. Is that not true?
No, it isn't. The university offered her a commission. In exchange for full tuition, room and board, they asked her to oversee the design of several new war engines. To anyone else it would be an opportunity, but to Mid, who lost both her parents to war, it was a bitter pill. One she was none too keen to swallow. But that should come as no surprise. She's only ever cared about bringing people hope. The very last thing war can be said to do.
Which explains her heirs. She's working to give them a better life. And so should I. What's the odd engineering lesson?
Ah, you've given them far more than that. And I'm sure they're very grateful.
I'm sorry again. I will tell you. The voice actress for this woman is shit. I hate her so much. She sounds like she's sleeping basically. It's so stupid. The voice actress is so bad. Здорово, Коль. Здорово. Почти. Я думаю, что следующий будет либо Шива, либо Один. Хер знает. Скорее всего, Шива. Здорово, Коля. Окей. Rendezvous with goods in Dalimil. The names of this location. So a bunch of places are closed for me. It is because I need to do story. I hope I will not miss on any quests because of it. Здорово, Коля. Пока что я только начал стрим, хотя уже 1,5 часа прошло, я ничего особого не сделал. Выполнил пару квестов, сайд-квестов скучных. Пока только разговаривал с людьми. Немножко подпиздил немножко бомжей всяких этих... Как в Варкрафте эти... Вепри убивал.
Rutherford. Wasn't that the name of my uncle's manservant? Where would he be at Martha's Rest?
Сейчас у меня заблокированы все фаст-тревелы, потому что игра хочет, чтобы я пошел по сюжету. Так что надеюсь, что я ничего не пропущу из-за этого, потому что у меня три побочки, на которые я не могу прийти. Okay, I hope I will not skip anything. Let's just go and do the story. Пытаюсь дойти до момента, где мне дадут возможность крафтить Готтердамирунг. Готтердамирунг типа самая крутая штука, самое крутое оружие в игре. Возможно. Потому что есть два типа оружия таких, и я не знаю, какой из них лучше. Есть Готтердамирунг и есть меч Ультима. Я хз, какой из них круче. После Финалкиса. Да. Я уже готов. Я уже более чем готов. Я уже все скачал. Вот, Якудзу. Меня попросили, сказали, типа, Якудза Зиро, говорят, охренительно крутая. И, возможно, одна из лучших. Я уже скачал ее, я думаю, что как раз попробую. Я уже 2 минуты в нее наиграл, я зашел в меню. Вот, хочу попробовать чуть-чуть поиграть. Не знаю, буду ли я прям стримить ее, конечно. Но попробовать хочется. И платину взять хочется. Она вроде не такая уж сложная должна быть.
Like a dream, the four of us out walking like we used to.
Все телепорты открыты. Все, отлично. Идем делать квесты. Ну, якудзы они такие, типа, якудзы это прям сюжет. То есть чисто вот посмотреть красивую игру. Только вот такое, типа для тех, кому нравится японская современная Япония и это все вот эти всякие такие вот, как это называется, фильмы про бандитов, как это сказать еще, хз, как это еще сказать. Конечно, прикольно. Идея мне нравится, просто хз, мое это или не мое пока что, потому что я играл только в одну Якудзу, в 6-ю. И она, вроде говорят, не самая лучшая, далеко не самая лучшая.
It is you. Then you received my letter. I am Sebastian Rutherford, Chief Steward of your Lord Uncle's estate.
Of course. We met once before.
Yes, my lord. Thank you for coming.
And what was so sensitive that you couldn't put it in writing?
1,000 apologies, my lord. I did not mean to offend. I merely...
It's all right. Continue.
I am here at Martha's Rest, at the behest of your Lord Uncle, tasked with learning what I am able of the realm's current state of affairs. And what I have learned is grim. The fall of the Mother Crystals has left Storm in a state of utter disarray. The subsequent darkening of the heavens has only made things worse. Akashic attacks, once unthinkable, are now commonplace. The gears of governance have ground to a halt, and without a steady hand on the tiller, the realm threatens to drift into utter chaos. Your Lord Uncle, however, believes there is a way to avoid this fate, and is determined to see it set in motion.
That sounds like quite the undertaking.
It is. Hence my having enlisted the aid of several colleagues serving the 7 high houses. Alas. I have lost contact with 2 of those colleagues already. They are both able-bodied and trained in the sword, yet in these dark times, even that may not prove sufficient to keep a man safe on the road.
So you want me to find them? I'll need to know where they went.
One I sent to investigate the Republic, the other the old Imperial capital of Oriflamme.
That doesn't exactly narrow it down. I suppose I'll start in Dalimil and work my way east.
Thank you, my lord. I shall pray for your success and safety.
Кстати, я впервые стримлю с вентилятором, потому что мне очень жарко в квартире. Прям охренеть, у нас что-то пиздец начался. Так что если что, если вентилятор орёт громко, то скажи мне, пожалуйста. Когда я ничего не говорю, его не должно быть слышно, когда я молчу. Когда я разговариваю, очень даже может быть слышно. Окей, рандеву with goods. Fuck, this fucking name. So, Goetz. I think it's pronounced like goods. I hate it. Why is it goods? Why is it goods? English letters are carded. So dumb. Goods.
I got peppers to numb your tongue up on fire.
But there were ghosts at the gates, not days ago.
It's like the fucking word Q. Like, why do you need 4 letters in the word Q? Like why? Five letters.
In the meadows, then.
Та же самая херня с этим именем идиотским. Okay, what am I doing here? Obtain some saint something. Не знаю, был ты здесь, Коля, или не был, но я отказался от автоматических этих комбов. Потому что... почему, кстати, отказался от них? Ну-ка, почему я отказался от них? Lightning Rod Damage ради вот этой херни. И ради вот этой херни. У нас в стриме... Да, на нас в стриме. Я не помню, был ты здесь, просто я не был, блять. Сложно, очень сложно. Я типа... Ну, надо учиться. Надо, короче, учиться этому, потому что мне нужно будет что-то убрать обязательно. В итоге будет. Мне нужны будут другие скиллы. Так что надо учиться комбам всяким. Хотя бы этот G прям помогает. То, что мне нужно, это вот это. Эти 2 скилла. Это все. Это пока еще не самая сильная комба в игре. Самая сильная комба будет потом, когда я Шиву найду. Там уже что-то крутое будет. Прям очень крутое. Как-то можно Шиву комбить с Бахамутом. Пока не знаю, что там конкретного можно сделать крутого.
I just need to find the herbs. Bright yellow with a heady scent.
Посмотрим.
I think that's everything Molly needs to resurrect her recipe.
Окей. Go here and do other quest before you come back. Ужас, жарко, умираю.
In an entire republic. Let's hope someone here's seen
Вот
something.
кто играть на Red Wolves. We still need to go to goods.
The gentleman of the town guard.
Could be I know something more.
Clive, listen! I found someone who says he's heard the rumours about Nan.
Have you?
Go on. Tell him what you told me.
All right. It's like I said. A wizened old crone by the name of Karen's been selling steel to whoever'll pay her price, be they knight or knave. Says the more swords and spears she puts in people's hands, the more war they'll wage. And the more war being waged, the more call for swords and spears. And who will they all turn to keep them in steel? Why, the good Reaper herself.
And you've seen this Reaper at work?
Aye, it just so happens I have. You'll find her right here plying her trade most days.
Here in Dalimil? Where exactly?
She has a stall here in the market, but if you're not the patient type, you can probably find her at her storehouse on the edge of town. But it'd be a bolder man than me that braved that particular nest of vipers. Feeling bold, traveler? I hope so, for your sake. Now, if that's all, I have places to be.
Sorry to have kept you.
You don't think Nan's the Reaper, do you?
Not unless she's discovered the secret of how to be in two places at once.
Eh? What do you mean?
Lady Karen hasn't left the hideaway in weeks. So who has been running this stall he spoke of?
Good question. I'll go and have a look.
And I'll visit this storehouse on the edge of town.
All right, but be careful, Clive.
You too, Goots.
Okay. Let's go. Deliver ingredients to Molly's. Wait, no. Storehouse. We're going to the storehouse.
You fought very bravely.
The safety of the town is in our hands.
Если честно, Коль, я подустал от этой игры немножко. Типа, я ее так же сильно ждал, я был уверен, что она будет охренительно крутая, все дела. Ну, обычно, когда я жду игры, если я вот прям уверен на 100%, что я хочу в нее поиграть, обычно это прям вот игра. Прям вот что-то такое, в чем я засяду. Это как, вот, ну, как с Зельдой. Вот Зельду, когда я просто ждал, я дрочил на нее все время. И вот в Зельду я зашел и больше не выходил никогда. Потому что это охерительная игра, божественная, шикарная, охуенная. А вот это прям что-то вот... Типа вот, да, не знаю. Она просто... Эта игра обычная, и меня это бесит. То, что она обычная, то, что она не охренительная, она не крутая, она не классная, она просто обычная. Она неплохая, она вообще ни капли не плохая, вообще ни капельки не плохая. Просто она не то, чего я ждал. Я думал, что это будет шедевр, но это обычная игра.
Leave now and we can pretend this didn't happen.
Красивым графоном и красивыми боевками, бои, вот эти все синематики, они все красивые очень. Мне очень нравится. Но блин. Okay, this guy, who's killing them? This guy's killing them.
Stay down!
Oh, she's finally streaming.
Oh, you've done it now.
Go on. Tell me what I've done.
When the Borgwyn finds out you've killed his men, he'll have your head. He only wanted that bull of a manservant, the dim one always clinging to Karen's skirts. You weren't even supposed to be here. Who the hell are you anyway?
What were you going to do to him?
The Borgwyn wanted him to get to Karen. I was only supposed to point the lamp in the right direction once he arrived in Dalamil. But then you turned up. Well, go on then. If you're going to end me, end me.
You're not worth the effort. Now be gone, before I change my mind.
Fucking coward!
I need to find Goots. Right now.
Get your filthy paws off me, you naughty painted lout!
Stop calling me names! And stop spreading them horrible lies about Nan!
Well, that will be easy enough. For they are not lies. Every last word is true. And she must pay for her crimes in blood.
Blood?
Goose, are you all right?
He's gonna kill Nan! He said she had to pay in blood!
After what she did, it is only right. She ruined my life and the lives of countless others. That loathsome harpy's very existence is a crime, and I will not allow it to continue. Goots, was it? I have no quarrel with you. Only with your employer. Run along now. You need not pay for her sins.
No.
No?
I don't care what she did. I won't let you hurt Nan. Promise me you won't hurt her, or I'll kill you myself!
Goots, no.
Enough, all of you!
Karen. But how did you?
You're a sight less clever than you think you are, the pair of you. Did you think I wouldn't notice the two of you slinking off together? Well, the whole thing got me thinking, who in Dalimil might bear me a grudge? And a certain snivelling shit I ran afoul of in my fairy years came to mind. Though it was just Bogan back then, wasn't it? I thought the years might have taught you some sense, but I see you're the same pants-pissing craven you've always been. What was it we called you? Wet legs?
You bitch! Everything that happened, it was all your fault! And now you'll finally pay for what you did to me!
Goots, you...
If you want a piece of Nan, you'll have to go through me.
Fuck!
You great galoot. Out of the way, I can handle this myself. So, wet legs, you remember what you told me when we last met? An eye for an eye. Wise words, Sam. Wise words. And now, it's time to collect. Sorry to keep you waiting.
Is he...
Dead? No. But I reckon he wishes he was. It's an easy going through life, one eye short of a pair. After all, I should know.
You don't mean...
Oh, don't tell me you didn't notice. Lost it to old Wet Legs back when we were working the same routes. Said I'd stolen from his strongbox. I'd done nothing of the sort, mind. But that didn't stop him taking his little revenge. So I took some of my own. Sorry, lost everything. His coin, his clients. Always knew he'd be back one day to claim his due. But he crossed a line dragging poor Goots into this. He didn't hurt you, did he?
No, Nan. Still got all my arms, see? Legs too. But what if he comes back again?
What if he does? First we take the other eye, then we work our way down. He'll learn his lesson soon enough. But something tells me the Wet Legs has learned it already. Right. Let's get you back to the hideaway. You've attracted quite enough attention already. Ta-ra, Clive.
Remind me never to cross you, Karen.
Damn, she's skinny. let's go to the next quest and then we'll go back. This stream will be not very long, I think. It's so hot here. I'm dying. I want to do all the quests and then I do one like main quest or so.
I don't see your master here, so you can start by giving us all the coppers in your purse.
I already told you, I have nothing.
Then maybe we'll take that pretty outfit and the steel you're wearing.
Please! These men are trying to rob me!
I'll deal with this.
Thank you.
You that one's master, then? If you'd kindly pay the coin he owes us, we can pretend you didn't draw your blade on Republican soldiers.
Or you can go back to your garrison and I won't report you to your captain.
Oh, you're more than welcome to. He hasn't had many visitors since we slit his throat.
Okay. Let's kill everybody. Yay. Oh, that is so nice. It's so cool.
I'd expect as much from Hugo's faithful, but these were men of the fist.
Much has changed in the Republican army since they lost their rock.
You've seen this kind of thing before, then?
Many times. I was sent here to observe the situation.
You're one of Rutherford's men. He sent me to look for you.
Well, then you have my thanks. I fancy I could defend myself against one, perhaps two, but a whole regiment. I arrived in Dalimil several days ago, but when I called upon the captain of the local garrison to make inquiries, his men confiscated my effects and locked me in a cell.
The captain is no more, and his men make the rules now.
Fortunately, I was able to bribe my way free, only to be stopped again by those soldiers you so kindly dispatched.
What of the Fist's Central Command? Surely they wouldn't allow such lawlessness amongst their ranks.
I would imagine they are unaware of it. Most of the army has fallen back to the capital and hunkered down behind her walls. Those who weren't recalled now rule the fringes unchecked, answering to no one but themselves.
Then it's worse than we imagined. You should return to Rosaria. It's not safe here.
I'll find a caravan heading north. You won't mind if I borrow one of these soldiers' coin purses?
Not at all. Now, to find this second associate of Rutherford's. If he was bound for Oriflamme, I'll start at Northreach and see if I can pick up his trail.
Okay. Oh my god. Wait, how do I go there? I have to go through this place. I don't really want to go there. Let's do something. Let's do something else. Because it will start the main quest. And I'm not ready for this yet.
Nothing like a dish of cold vengeance to foul the gut.
I'm sorry, Nan. I didn't mean to make things worse. I just thought I had to protect you. Like you've protected me.
Aye, well, someone had to. Your parents certainly didn't give a whit for your well-being. Reckon the both of us would be worse off if I'd not taken you on. You've always been me right eye, Goots. And I'd have you stay that way. So don't you dare go looking for trouble again.
Well, I will. If you ever need help, I'll do it again and again, and you can't stop me.
Why, you big lump. Fine. Play the hero if it makes you happy.
Thanks, Nan. I won't let you down.
There's nothing he wouldn't do for you.
That's as maybe. But if he's ever to make his own way in life, he'll need to start looking out for himself as well. Till then, he'll need people to watch his back, just like you did in Dalimil. Don't think I didn't appreciate that.
Of course. His family.
Stop it. You make me one good eye, mister. I don't go thinking that'll do you any favours. A potion today'll cost you the same as it did yesterday.
Yes, company. Nice. It's one of those things. Like, what are those? Where is my chamber? I have so much shit already in the chamber. I don't even know what is this. Like what am I doing with it? Actually, not as much as I thought. I probably will have all of this completed. I assume I will have to do this for Platinum. I think this will be my... what I need. Yeah, obtain all curiosities. This is the one that I need to do. This is all curiosity. I think it's all called curiosity. I think it's curiosity. What is... okay, this is not what I need. Also, apparently this game has a bunch of weapons, like a lot of them. I saw a video that says all like 20 something weapons. 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9. I have 10. Okay, what is this? Deliver ingredients.
It seems the hideaway's lost its...
So, did you have that word with Tomes then?
I did, and he was as helpful as ever. He told me exactly where to look, in fact.
And what precisely will I be cooking up? Or is it better not to know?
Blueback wyvern liver. And, a herb known as Saint's Bonnet.
Ah, wyvern livers, was it? Well, at least it weren't actual worms, I suppose. Now then, you stay right where you are. I've got some cooking to do. Let's hope these grand old chefs of yore knew what they were on about. And here we have it.
I'm sorry, but
Fried
this is
mor-
bullshit. Like,
Ivan's
this
offered
looks
to make
terrible.
Sure it's fit for consumption. Well, I say offered.
I just want to...
And rightly so. Is there any higher honor than partaking in a slice of culinary history?
So, not fit for consumption then?
What witchery is this? The crackle of the crust.
Nobody cares about this. The food in this game looks terrible. Because, like, I don't know if you played Final Fantasy 15, but Final Fantasy 15 came out when did it come out?
A force of nature,
7 years ago?
Flavor and sensation. A graceful beast emerging from centuries of slumber.
I think he likes it.
6 years ago, Final Fantasy 15 came out. And it have photorealistic food. Photorealistic food. Like why isn't it like standard for games like nowadays? Why did they just serve bullshit?
To procure a dozen blueback wyverns forthwith.
Just Google Final Fantasy 15 food, and you will see how insane it looks. It was made with photogrammetry. It's like it's an actual food that was took photos and made into the 3D models. Like why don't you do this in this game also? Let's go do the other quest. Yeah, so I will have to go through main quest. Like, what the fuck? Where is my photorealistic food? I mean, I guess food is pretty big part of Final Fantasy 15. Because you don't really cook food in this game at all. But in 15 you will need to do this all the time. In order to win. But still, like why?
We can use the ruins to cross the ravine.
It's even easier when there is no food when there is no food in this game, it's even easier to make couple of photorealistic models. Okay. I am back.
Tell us about Yote, Joshua.
She's strong-willed, loyal, and deadly with a blade. Much like Clive, but with better manners.
The triangle attack, the long range one, is very good on the Bahamut. Sorry. Just watching Chi streaming.
You're injured. What happened here? Where are your comrades?
Ether flood. Up ahead. It swallowed our camp while we slept. My own men did this. Turned every last one of them. There's a village not far from here. Tabor. The people were kind to us. It's only a matter of time before they won't stand a chance. We can't let those monsters reach the...
Okay.
I'll go. You catch your breath.
Thank you. Our encampment is up ahead. Just off the track. They must not reach Tabor. Forgive me, Lord Kupka.
Lord Kupka?
You said the encampment was close. Let's hope the Akashic are still there.
Okay.
Another ether flood. They're everywhere now.
We can't go round it.
Then we'll just have to be careful.
Good. I got here in time.
Nice.
Is someone there? Please, I can't move my leg.
That doesn't sound like an Akashic. Stallion?
I am. I heard the fighting. Are the others?
Taken care of. One of your brothers-in-arms told me what happened and asked for help.
Another survivor? Where is he? Tell me.
His wounds were too deep.
He was right to send you. Those things you slew are no longer my brothers. Tabor is safe thanks to you. Here, you've earned it.
Nice. Some materials.
You seem familiar. Have we met?
You must have me confused with someone else.
Wait. That scar.
Son of a whore. You're Sid. I was there in Costness when you killed my brothers. I was there in Rosalith when you killed my commander.
My war with Hugo Kupka is over. I bear no ill will toward those who followed him.
And what of my ill will? Coward! Draw your steel. Lord Kupka shall be avenged!
I'm gonna kill him.
Fine. If you insist.
For Titan!
You're in no fit state to fight.
Then this should be easy for you. Come on.
Kill me!
For what? The sins of your master. You and I have no quarrel, and I will not strike a man who cannot defend himself.
No. I won't be deceived. Lord Kupka told us of your crimes. You are an outlaw. A murderer, not some
man. Like you or anyone else.
I am nothing like you. But if you're not gonna kill me, then go. Leave! Just know that I will find you, Sid. Someday.
I would rather kill him, to be fair.
There's a lot of road between here and the capital. Rutherford's man could be anywhere.
Okay. Hello.
What happened here?
If you're with the others, they've already relieved me of my belongings.
I'm not. I'm looking for someone who was sent here by a man named Rutherford.
And then you found him. I am Alistair Rockford, attendant to the Lady Ariane of House Wellesley.
Of the 7 high houses of Rosaria. It's been a long time since last I saw my great-aunt. Is she well?
My Lord Marquis? Yes. Yes, she is. The Lady Dowager has granted me leave to assist your Uncle Stuart. I was on my way back from the old capital when I saw some villagers being robbed on the road here.
Bandits?
They looked more like field hands, but it didn't matter in the end. I did what I could to help the victims, but all it earned me was a pommel to the temple.
Which way did they go?
South, toward the gate.
All right. I'll take care of them. Founder knows I've met enough of their kind. You head back to Northreach. Visit the Vale. Tell them I sent you.
Thank you. I shall. Founder be your shield.
Okay.
They just couldn't resist, could they?
This one's ours, pretty boy.
Okay. Don't die. Kudasai. The Devil Trigger.
Make for the town while you can. There may be more bandits nearby.
You don't need to tell me twice. Many thanks, traveler.
This looks to be all of them.
I thought I told you to make for the Vale.
And stand by as ill might befall the heir to the ducal throne.
It's just Clive, and I'm fine. Which is more than can be said for you.
I will survive.
Strange that the garrison wouldn't intervene in such a brazen attack so close to their gates.
The garrison have their hands full inside the city. Some days they don't even send out patrols. There are few hands left to work the fields, and even fewer to transport the grain. The market stalls are nearly bare, and the price for what remains is exorbitant. It's not uncommon to see a fight break out over a crust of bread. When I said the ones who attacked me didn't have the look of bandits, I meant it. They were probably just desperate.
Rockford, listen to me. If you are to continue your investigation, you first need to seek the attention of a healer.
Of course. I shall return to Northreach right away. But allow me to thank you first. Had you not happened along,
Don't thank me. Thank Rutherford. It was he who sent me.
I suppose he'll be wondering where I've got to. I shall send a Bastolus as soon as I'm able. Good day.
My uncle certainly has his work cut out for him. If it isn't already too late. I should go and tell Rutherford that his colleagues are still in one piece.
Give me a second, I wanna check the build. Okay, I think for now we're just gonna use what I have. And later when we get the next couple summons, the last two summons, and we're gonna change my build quite a lot. But for now, there is nothing better than what I have right now on my loadout.
I see you're still here.
The Rest's location affords a constant flow of traders, and with it, a constant flow of information. Speaking of which, I received word from both my associates. They have resumed their investigations, thanks to you.
I only happened to be in the right place at the right time. They both seem to think the realm's prospects rather grim.
I am afraid that grim would be putting it lightly. Storm is in crisis, and if we are to free her, we must work quickly. And we must work together. Such is your Lord Uncle's wish.
As it is mine.
Okay. Oh, Flare Breath. Cooldown time, blah blah blah. What the fuck was Flare Breath? It's this one. I don't want to use it. To be fair, I really don't. I have a bunch of abilities right now I can upgrade. Not really, to be fair. What am I using right now? Lightning Rod. Thanos Maximum. Giga Flare. Wind up and upheaval. You know what? I want to get this one. So yeah, I don't like this. Let's go. Can I hold this one? Hold the button? No, I cannot hold this one. Okay. Let's put the Venom here. Okay, gonna have it like this. For now. We'll have to get much more ability points at some point. I do really want to upgrade everything. You know what? Let me Google how to get as much points as I can. Let's close all of those videos. Ability point farm. Best IP farm.
Will we ever see the sun again?
Oh, it says missable area. Amazing. I don't want to do this for now. I don't know, it's level 100 in less than 2 hours, let's see. Okay. So there is one very good spot in the game that will be when log, yeah, in quite a lot, almost at the end of the game. So I'm not missing on anything for now. Do I end stream right now? I'm tired a little bit. It's very hot again. It's like, oh, let's end the stream on the hunt. It's very hot, so I'm getting tired very fast. It's super hot. I don't want to speak with Joshua.
Did you see that? Tell me.
Quite hard for me to concentrate. I need to crank up my fan. Oh, nice. What is this? The Puck. South of Tabor, Dalmekia. Where is Dalmekia? Why is this so complicated? I need to go here. Because, like, here, I need to go here anyway. So yeah, there is no point. I don't want to do the story right now. Let's actually let's go here and save the game. And that will be it. I'm very tired. Because of how hot it is. It's extremely hot. But we're going to continue tomorrow. I know I'm not like not very much not getting very close to my Final Fantasy to my Yakuza playthrough. But yeah, it's okay, I guess. I'm gonna continue my Alan Wake Platinum. Apparently it's like super easy, like extremely easy Platinum. I'm gonna try to get there. But yeah, thank you. Спасибо, Коля, что заходил. Thank you everybody who are lurking and stuff like this. I'm gonna go watch Chi. She's singing. Goodbye.